2027 for Beyond the Spider-Verse? Really? That that's so long. That's 2 more years from now. Across the Spider-Verse came out in 2023. That's gonna be 4 years. Who's gonna care? Who's gonna care at that point? We left off on a cliffhanger. You think you don't want to follow that up any sooner than 4 freaking years? Seriously? How long are we supposed to wait? Animation takes a long time. I don't care. I don't care. 2027, it's not worth it anymore. It's not gonna matter. I honestly do not care how this ends. It's probably gonna be a mid movie anyways. And then Brand New Day. Really, we're getting excited over Brand New Day, the story that followed up one of the worst Spider-Man comics of all time. Seriously, Dan Slott's shovelware, essentially. Why are we getting excited about that? What is there to get? Did Brand New Day? Okay, am I? No Way Home ended. There really is no point to keep going with these Tom Holland movies. Honestly, I don't understand. Everybody's freaking out about Beyond the Spider-Verse Brand New Day. I don't understand. I don't care. Also, it's April 1st. April Fools. Oh, goodness.
Welcome back, true believer. Can't I get you anything? Some Merry Marvel mayhem to get the old pulse pounding.
Yeah, okay, so, hey there, true believers. Joshua Westbrook here with some more Merry Marvel Mayhem. Get the old pulse pounding, and I hope I got you. I hope that, I hope I didn't turn some of you away. That all of that was very hard for me to say. I couldn't. I almost didn't stop myself from smiling. But just so you know, none of those are my official feelings towards these projects. I am very excited about both Brand New Day and Beyond the Spider-Verse. Okay, that was an April Fool's joke. I'm gonna change the thumbnail and the title tomorrow. Let's see. Let's see how many people I can get with this one. But yes, super excited. Not a ton to talk about. I personally don't like to engage in speculation because 97.75% of the time I end up being wrong. So I'm just going to talk about what we know. We know less about Brand New Day, so I'm going to start with that. We got the logo, which they changed the font to like the classic looking Spider-Man. Is it? Actually, I got this Green Goblin figure here, and that logo is the classic looking logo that they changed it to. So that's what the logo looks like now. Don't ask where this Green Goblin came from. And then the old Homecoming logo is used in the Brand New Day, which I predicted it was gonna be called Brand New Day. I don't remember if I was on a stream or if I was just talking to my friend, but I'm not saying I'm a genius. Any Spider-Man fan worth their salt knew that was a possibility for the name of this next movie, considering what happened in the previous movie, it being kind of like One More Day slash what's that, One Moment in Time, kind of a combination of those two, and what followed that was Brand New Day. So I think One Moment in Time came out like with Brand New Day, kind of like showing what did happen, but I don't remember exactly. But yeah, so like I said, anybody could have guessed it was an option, but I'm glad that they finally revealed they're going with it. July 31st, 2026, so that's next year. Daniel, I think Creston is how do you say his last name? Was the director on Shang-Chi, so you know these action sequences are about to go insane. He says he's excited. He says they're hard in preparation. They're in the film during this summer, so I'm excited. I love Tom Holland as Spider-Man. I love his movies. I personally, after I saw No Way Home, I said I don't want any more Spider-Man movies. I said he could just pop up in everybody else's movie and be the weird Spider guy that nobody knows, and I'll be fine. But that's just because No Way Home was such a perfect ending for me. But I always want more Spider-Man movies. I did the same thing with Endgame. When Endgame came out, I'm like, we don't need any more MCU movies. That was it. That was good. But then again, I watched everything else that came after it. So, I'm so excited. for a brand new day. I'm glad that we have a title, and I'm just when I saw that it was called Brand New Day, I don't know, I just smiled. I couldn't stop smiling because it's such a. They said Tom Holland says that the title describes it exactly. It's a fresh start. That's exactly what it's gonna be, and I can't wait to see what they do. Now, beyond the Spider Verse, yes, 2027 is a long time in the future, but we're gonna let them cook because they said that they're gonna revolutionize animation yet again. And if there's one thing about these Spider Verse movies, it's that they revolutionize animation time and time again. When they first announced Into the Spider Verse, way back when, um, I was like, when they said it was gonna be an animated movie from Sony, I was like, oh boy, because of course I was gonna go see it because it's Spider Man and it's Miles, and of course, but I was concerned that because Sony's track record with animated movies had been like Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, which is actually not a bad movie. I didn't like the second one too much, and then the Emoji Movie, which I didn't even bother to watch. So like, I was like, I was thinking Into the Spider Verse was gonna be in the vein of those movies, and I'm like, I'm gonna go see it, but if it's too silly or goofy, or if it's like bad, then it's gonna turn people against Miles on his big screen debut because he hadn't, he was still a relatively obscure comic character. Um, Nobody knew who he was. And I'm like, this is Miles' first big appearance, and it's in an animated Sony movie. I don't know if that's gonna do any good for the character. I was really worried. I was worried about Miles' reputation after this movie. The second they dropped that teaser trailer, where it's playing Vince Staples, "I'm going home now," and it shows him leap off of the glass and doing the leap of faith, falling in the city's upside down, and it shows him swinging through chasing the Prowler, and then it shows Peter Parker's grave, and then you take his mask off at the end. I was dumbfounded. I was like, "That's okay." Every doubt I had was gone immediately. I'm like, I'm not worried anymore. This is gonna be peak. Everybody's gonna love it. It's gonna be great. I saw the vision the second I saw that trailer. That is my favorite teaser trailer to this day. It's absolutely perfect. And they dropped that exactly a year before the movie was supposed to come out. So imagine seeing that and then having to wait a whole year to get the product. And now we have to wait 2 years, and we don't have a trailer, but we have images. And these images, I'm gonna put them up on the screen. We got this one with Miles standing away from Gwen. It looks like she's trying to talk to him, but it looks like he's not having any of it because he felt betrayed by her in the previous movie. So clearly they're gonna reunite because Gwen got her team together to save him. But I don't know. Miles isn't having it. He's not talking to Gwen right now. They might have some working out to do, some issues to iron out. But that's cool. Then we got this picture of Miles G. Morales as the Prowler, and this is just a clean picture, bro. Look at the colors, the visual. It's perfect. It's perfect. I hope these are actual shots from the movie and not just concept art because they look fantastic. He looks fantastic. He simply looks fantastic. Next is this shot of Spider-Man on the side of, I think, a bus. I don't know. It's very reminiscent of that image I said that was in the Into the Spider-Verse teaser trailer where he's chasing Prowler. They changed that in the actual movie. I think it was like part of the blonde Peter Parker's montage, and in the movie it was like Prowler was chasing Miles. But this picture looks so. Just look again. Look at the colors. Just look at the way the background of the city is just like blurring by him. This collage of fantastical colors. There's the word Stegron on the wall, which is a Spider-Man villain. Or I don't think he's a Spider-Man villain. He might be. He's fought Spider-Man a lot. He's like a Stegosaurus person, like Armadillo or I'm trying to think of another mutated lizard, I guess. Yeah, he's a Stegosaurus person. I don't know if it has any relevance, but I just noticed that it stuck out to me. It's the only word I can really make out. But just look at this. My goodness. And then we have this shot of Miles. It looks like it came from the poster for Across the Spider-Verse, if I'm being honest, because we saw him in that pose upside down in this suit that's a little torn up. So I don't know if that's officially from the movie or not. But speaking of Miles and his suit being torn up, we got this next shot of Miles as Spider-Man fighting Miles as the Prowler, and oh my, this is the most Spider-Man picture I've seen in a while, bro. Like, we got Miles on the wall, like, he's got his J's on, his suit's tore up. We got Miles G. Morales as the Prowler. It looks like they're on the side of a boat. Miles, at least, it looks like he's on the side of a boat. But this picture is phenomenal. I love it so much. It's my favorite of the batch of pictures they released, and uh I mentioned his suit is torn, so he's gonna need a new suit. Which I'm gonna be honest, true believers, don't hate me, but I'm not a huge fan of the Across the Spider Verse suit. It's not bad. I don't think it's a bad suit. I just think that is a massive step down from the Into the Spider Verse suit. The Into the Spider Verse suit is my favorite look for Miles Morales. Period. That's bar none. The Across the Spider Verse suit is good. It's just a little simple in my opinion. Like, I'm there, like, if you look closely, it has like kind of blue paneling going down it, and but then he has the going down his side and the spider. It's an okay suit, but I wouldn't be mad if he got a new suit. Maybe it'll end up being close to his comic suit, this one that Miles is has had in the comics for a couple of years. Maybe we know that's gonna pick up exactly where Across the Spider-Verse left off, which is good because we got left on a cliffhanger. And they say it's gonna be a massive finale. It's gonna be an emotional story, and they're working hard on it. 2027, June 4th, I think they said June 4th, 2027. So I'm gonna let them cook. I'm gonna be patient because the longer it takes, the better I'm sure it will be. I can't wait for either of these movies. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. We're getting all this Spider-Man, and I couldn't be happier. I couldn't be happier. So yes, despite what the beginning of the video sounded like, that was once again just a disclaimer in case any of you took it seriously. It's April Fool's. If you're watching this after April 1st, it was an April Fool's joke. I do not feel that way. I'm very excited for these two movies. They look fantastic so far, or what we've seen of Spider-Verse, and what I'm sure we will see of Brand New Day. Just amazing. Forgive the pun. Anyways, that's it for now, true believers. April Fools. Happy CinemaCon. And face front. I'll see you in the multiverse. Bye.